Raise your hand if you love Disneyland. Raise your hand if you wish you could have gone to Disneyland today.
Disneyland employees offered you free entrance to the park, even though there's nothing new in there, so you don't really want to.
I'm not employee.
You know, I love it that Anaheim Disneyland is the Roger Rabbit cartoon spin. That's tight. That's tight.
Have you ever seen Roger Rabbit in person at Disneyland?
I did see it when I was 7, and I felt like I was meeting a celebrity.
Man, that must have been the first time you came your pants.
It was. That's not kidding, man.
No, he's not kidding.
Anyway, so
he made the face that Roger makes when he has like a shot of whiskey, just like steams coming out of his ears.
Anyway, so this song,
he's like, this is too true. Let's move on. It's a real thing. I flew around like a balloon and then I landed. With cum all over.
Everyone's always talking about how college can be difficult. See this segue?
Okay, that wasn't a segue at all, but okay. Roger Rabbit had a tough time in college.
Yeah.
Well known.
Yeah, because every time Roger Rabbit went around the park,
well, he had a tough time in college because of racism. They didn't allow a lot of rabbits in the school at the time. It was the early 40s. I mean, people say they want to time travel back to the 40s and 50s, but you really do not want to experience the racism that you find.
or the international war that was very difficult.
Or cartoons walking around. That's also pretty fun.
Give up for Roger Rabbit! What if he just came out?
Oh man! That would be the best show of our lives if he showed up.
And it's perfect because there's no alcohol in this game because he can't drink it!
Yeah, that is a close call.
Well, should we introduce the song? Yeah.
I don't know, I thought we were just having a hang.
We're just chilling.
We're just talking.
Mr. Chris on the way.
Shut up.
Well, anyway, back in college, I always used to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit with my college roommate. And it was really awkward because every time we put it on, I'd come in my pants.
He's like, dude, why do you put this on all the time? Your pants? Why can't we just get high and watch Dark Side of the Moon like everybody else?
Yes. But we didn't always get along.
It's weird that that's what makes him come his pants, because most people enjoy pornography and he watches Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Okay. Moving on. We don't have to do this anymore.
So, who's ever had a bad roommate?
But you have to consider the fact that if Roger Rabbit is making love to Jessica Rabbit, you have to think about his penis. You've all thought about Roger Rabbit's penis, right? You've all thought about it. Okay, that's the last... Sorry. Sorry.
And he's like, seriously, what do you see in him? He makes me laugh.
Yeah. And she has a big cock, is what she can't say. Because she's all about the corn.
Yeah, and anyway, so Chris and I, a lot of people don't realize that Chris and I went to college.
We actually went to college at the same time. There's a huge age difference, but we actually were college roommates.
Just go with it.
Awful. We were college roommates, so every time I wanted to go to the bathroom, he'd be in there for hours.
Yeah, he liked to wash his hands all the time. I don't know why. He's always watching Roger Rabbit and like bang on the door, like, I gotta get in there, wash my hands. I was always putting on red face paint because I was into acting like Satan. I had a whole outfit. That's when I had a red costume I wore. I had a pitchfork. I had horns coming out of my head. So it was a weird time. It was college. I was sexually experimenting. It was a different time.
But I'd come home from class with all my books, and sometimes he wouldn't leave the international symbol of leaving a sock on the doorknob.
I would forget to leave the sock on the doorknob, and he would just come right in, and he'd catch me fucking and killing a virgin. Something I did. Yeah. It was for sacrificial purposes. It's not how I get my jollies. It was how I worship my God.
It was really awkward because I have all my Roger Rabbit posters up on the wall, and you
line up a series of goats and I would slit their throats and the blood would just spray over all of your Roger Rabbit memorabilia.
And it was the first time anything sprayed on. No, so
nicely done. Give it up for this guy. Secret comedic genius. He doesn't like to talk about it, but it's true.
But anyway, we finally became friends. And
we settled our differences thanks to our amazing resident advisor, JTL, who was actually our RA at the time. And, yeah, Spo's worked in the cafeteria, too. Everyone's on this tour. We actually all had adventures together. Lars and I would sneak into the cafeteria at night. Spo's would sneak us in. We'd have a sandwich party, is what we called it.
And where are we going with this? Oh, so the point is, they say...
They heard you.
Oh. What do they say about people who...
Well, I had a shitty roommate every semester in college. Every semester I would have a different roommate, because I would never get along with them, so I was always moving to another dorm or another building to live in, and someone told me that if you had a shitty roommate every semester you were in college, turns out that you were the shitty roommate. See, it's better at the beginning. We've told too many Roger Rabbit jokes to have to end on that.
Okay.
He's not a comedic genius, he just proved it. He's a comedic Padawan.
I'm working at it, Chris.
I hope you don't get killed in the Jedi Temple by Anakin Skywalker.
Too soon.
Too soon? Too soon? It's a long, long time ago. Jesus. Okay.
Did you know, check this out, did you know when the first Star Wars movie came out, episode 4, they were still guillotining people in France?
What?
That's Chris Blake, motherfucker.
Man, that got dark real quick.
He's not to Tom Foolery because he has a Roger Rabbit artwork at his house.
Oh, Tom. Give it up for Tom.
He's not a bad roommate.
That was 15 minutes. That was a long time.
Put your hands up, he's not a bad roommate.
Put your devil